Grizzly Flats originated as a gold mining camp in the 1850s. The name was given by prospectors who were surprised by a grizzly bear in 1850. After a couple bars, stores, and boarding houses were built, a post office opened in 1854, a stagecoach route to Diamond Springs in 1855, and a Wells Fargo office in 1857. On August 17, 2021, the Caldor fire destroyed around 500 buildings in and near Grizzly Flats, including the original 1850s post office, the modern post office, and the Walt Tyler Elementary School. An important part of the road back for this tiny foothill community was the grand opening of the new U.S. Post Office. Since the August 2021 Caldor fire that decimated the area, residents had to travel up to 40 miles to get and send mail, each way. On February 23, 2024, residents gathered to celebrate this important event, as the post office was and will be more than just a place to send and receive mail. It is a gathering place for the neighbors to catch up. Off to the side, the community bulletin board tells of meetings and events important to the community. In attendance were regional post office officials.
Thank you, Sharon. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It's a wonderful day up here today, and I'm glad we are all here today, and I'm so glad that so many of our, the Caldor fire, a name that will forever be in our memories. It tested our strength, your unity, and your spirit.
United States Congressman Kevin Kiley.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is an exciting day. There have been a lot of really hard days, I know, over the last two plus years, but this is a really exciting one. And I just want to say, first off, thank you to the members of the Sheriff's Department, the firefighters, the other first responders who are here, and for your heroic efforts from the moment this fire struck up until the present day. Thank you for everything that you have done for Grizzly Flats. I know how much work it's taken to make this day possible. We have a lot of the folks here who have worked tirelessly to make it happen. We have members of the Board of Supervisors, Ori Parlin, and then of course this guy right here. No one has worked harder for Grizzly Flats than George Turnbull. He'll be here. So the opening of the post office is of course something of great practical importance for the folks who are here. Rather than having to drive 45 minutes to go and get your mail, it's an important moment in terms of bringing the community back on its feet. And it's of course also an important symbol of the strength and resilience of this community, of the grit, of the refusal to give up, of the insistence on rebuilding and recovering. I've gotten to know many of you who are part of this community who lost everything, and you are truly an inspiration to me. And I can promise you this, that as long as I have the honor to be your representative, Grizzly Flats will never be forgotten. I do want to just use the occasion to say a couple other things that I think is important for us to remember. The first is that the federal government still has not delivered the individual assistance that the residents of Grizzly Flats deserve and are entitled to. The president promised this when he was here. I spoke with him personally about it at the White House a year ago, and he said he wanted to help, and that assistance has still not arrived. So I am again calling on President Biden to deliver individual assistance to the residents of Grizzly Flats.
Thank you.
Second, what folks here have had to go through has been way harder than it needs to be. We need to make it easier to rebuild and recover for communities that have been devastated by fires and other natural disasters. So I hope that the experiences that we've had here can help to inform processes for reforming FEMA and the rebuilding process going forward. And finally, this needs to be a reminder that we still don't have the level of common sense forest management practices that we need by any stretch of the imagination.
Yes.
We had it in some areas and it saved South Tahoe. And if we'd had it here, then this community could have been saved as well. The federal government had done its job.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will continue to fight for common sense forest management practices and for a better rebuilding process as your representative in the House. But today is about this community and what you've accomplished together and the inspiration that you provide to so many people. So in honor of that occasion, I'd like to present this certificate of congressional recognition to the United States Postal Service in honor of celebrating the grand reopening of the Grizzly Flats Post Office. The 3rd Congressional District of California commends USPS Grizzly Flats Post Office for their strong resilience in the face of tragedy and dedication to providing continual and exceptional post office services for the Grizzly Flats community. Congratulations. And thank you. And one more thing. Looks like you already got a flag, but we had one flown over the U.S. Capitol in honor of this occasion. So I'd like to present this to you here to be an enduring symbol of what we've all been able to accomplish here today. Thank you.
El Dorado County Supervisor George Turnboom, whose district includes Grizzly Flats.
George, it seems like everybody knows you. Do I need to do your bio too?
This is a very special day. A special day for the residents of Grizzly Flat. We are Grizzly Strong. We are. You know, it's been a long process for this, and you know, my persistence made this happen. And I'm going to tell you, the government works too damn slow for me. It really does. Because this could have happened probably a year ago, because the buildings were sitting for about a year and a half. Wasn't that right? So it's been a big struggle to try to make this happen, but I'm glad that it is now open. And this is a start, because this is a sense of community. Everybody gathers here, and they talk to their neighbors and know what's going on with their neighbors. So it's a great thing, and that bulletin board has always been a great thing. And I'm glad that they got that done too. It's very, very special, because everything that goes on that bulletin board, everybody knows what's happening. So it's a great thing. We're working on the new community center that's going to be built. Nice. We're also working on actually a campus with the Sierra Institute, bringing a small mill back, a biomass facility, and a pallet mill, and then also a nursery. That'd be a good thing for Grizzly Flat, because a lot of the people here that live here could be able to work on this campus, which would be good, and they won't have to travel very far. So that's one of the things that I'm pushing right now. So this community is very, very special to me. After that Caldor fire went through, we were getting water up here, with the El Dorado County Food Bank and delivering food, because a lot of people were having a lot of hardship. It really was, especially when you were evacuating, when you returned to your homes, especially in these trailers. The Title 25 now that I pushed, the owner-builder, where actually now they can build and mill their own lumber out of the wood that's here in this area. So it's a good thing, and it's a start for people, especially the people who have no insurance. 40% of the people here in Grizzly Flats are seniors. And that's a big deal to me, because I care about seniors, I really do. And it's really kind of sad that we ended up having the rising insurance costs that forced these people, that their insurance was canceled. And they didn't have the insurance because they lived on fixed incomes because they couldn't afford the fair plan. To me, that's just a tragic. And we're still working on that to try to solve that problem with our state and our congressman, to be able to solve this problem, because it's not fair to the people that live here in El Dorado County. So all I know is I think this is a great step here. We finally got this done. Finally got it done. And it's a great thing for the community of Grizzly Flats. So I care about all you. I really do. I love all of you. And God bless all of you.
2, 3. All right.
4th District Supervisor Lori Parlin was also there. Members of CAL FIRE, the El Dorado County Sheriff's Office, and U.S. Forest Service were also in attendance.
Thank you. You were such a good contact.
Thank you.
Can I add it to her plate?
Yeah, let's do that. And then
Can we add to, oh, you get part of the flag.